Hey there folks, my name is Ben. I'm just a regular middle-aged dude who loves watching trashy horror films and telling everyone he can about it. I've been doing movie reviews on Letterboxd for my friends for quite some time. I've started making these short videos in hopes that I can either turn you on to something that you haven't seen before or warn you against watching something that you shouldn't, and hopefully I can make you laugh along the way. LOL! This is my burden, and this is my sacrifice to you.
Oh my God!
Today I'm going to be reviewing the movie Dolly Dearest from 1991. It was written and directed by a woman named Maria Leese, and fun fact, it's the only non-pornographic movie that she ever directed. Yippee! It's a killer doll movie, and it was designed to ride the wave of popularity that Child's Play generated into the mainstream. I sincerely hope that you all haven't forgotten the bad movie face, because this is in fact a bad movie. Here it is. Tasha Yar from Star Trek The Next Generation and her family move into a house that's located on the grounds of an old doll factory in Mexico. Her husband has the intention of using this factory to create the next worldwide doll sensation. This doll factory happens to be located next to some Mayan ruins, and just a few days before they moved in, some dude opened up a crypt door, dying in the process. Some red laser beams flew out of the crypt and into the doll factory. Apparently, the same actor that wore the Chuckie costume in the first Child's Play wore the doll costume in this movie. He was also Howard the Duck in the 80s box office bomb of the same name.
Nice.
The little girl in the family finds a doll that she likes in the factory and it starts talking to her. It turns her into a real little turd, talking back to people and abusing the hyper-religious housemaid. The doll starts moving around on its own, and before too long, it starts killing people. Friends, we have a Chuckie situation on our hands.
Woof.
While this doll is chuckying around, Rip Torn comes down from the local university to investigate the crypt that the dude died in. He gets help from Tasha Yar's 12-year-old son. They discover that this crypt was supposed to house some sort of evil satanic devil child. Look at that fresh-faced young Rip Torn. The couple's 12-year-old son looks, acts, and dresses like a 37-year-old tax accountant. Doing my research for this review, I discovered that people are writing horror fanfic sequels to this movie. The internet is simultaneously both our greatest and worst creation. Eventually we realized that we're not just dealing with a regular Chuckie, we're dealing with a super Chuckie, because this thing can possess every doll in the factory at the same time. Dad, who has been gaslighting Tasha Yar about the dolls being alive up to this point, is finally on board to take some action, and oh boy does he ever overcorrect. With dynamite. This movie was forgettable, but the effects were done well with the exception of some early 90s CGI. It really tried to compete with Child's Play, but honestly, how can anyone compete with Brad Dourif? It was initially planned for a theatrical release, but unfortunately it went straight to VHS. But the poster is pretty cool. If you want to watch a movie about a magical possessed killer doll with a rotten attitude, I would suggest that you stick with the Chuckster. I rate this movie 4 out of 10. Jump scare! As always, a link to my Letterboxd will be in the video's description. Please like, comment, and subscribe as it really helps my channel grow. Smell you later, nerds.
Well, let me tell you something. You're ugly, and your nose is shiny, too.